I have seen so many students get help through the LIFT program by our model, by providing them social support and skill-based support by following the LIFT with Boys Town model. I've had students who have struggled with their emotion, not being able to follow instruction, getting multiple referrals, and through our model, which has a 90% success rate, we have been able to help those students minimize getting suspended and being able to stay in class, and also it has improved them with academic as well. My typical client is any student who is having any type of trouble or who just need to learn a skill. A skill can be as simple as staying on task, following instruction, strategies with coping skills, or a student who's having a bad day and don't know how to manage that emotion. All of them are my typical client. There's not a face or anything with a typical client. Any kid that can use any life skill or social skill, they're our client. Class typically have 18 to 19 students. If you have a child that is constantly interrupting or not being able to stay on task, it is very hard for that teacher to be able to tend to all the children. So with us coming into different schools, it has truly helped the school with minimizing behaviors, teaching those skills. Teachers are feeling relieved. We're bringing a solution to the problem, which is teaching our model and teaching different skills that the kids can not only carry on at school, but also in other social places. So I've had a student before, I started working with them about 6 months ago, and that student was not able to do, just let's give an example, stay in his seat. He was always in trouble, rolling around. With LIFT with Boys Town, I taught him different way with staying on task, not allowing distraction. I taught him the skill of SOTAs, letting him know he always have options and how to basically evaluate and choose those options, whether it's a good option or a bad option. It is truly amazing when you let children, you lead them. Basically, we're guiding them for them to see that they always have option and there's always going to be an advantage and a disadvantage to it, which is why we call it SOTAs. And seeing his behavior now and the praise, his mom is happy, and him being able to stay focused and get along with friends. I love SOTAs, and anybody can use it, even you. SOTAs is basically you always have a situation, which is the S. The O stand for you always have option, whether that's a good option, whether that's a bad option, you always have an option in every situation. And then you have A is always going to be an advantage, and D is always going to be a disadvantage. So whether you choose option A or option B, you have to look at it. Is it going to be an advantage to you or a disadvantage? And then there's always a solution. Recently, I've had families, but I'll use one in particular, where the mother was having trouble communicating with that youth. After discovering that, and myself working with the youth, I was able to reach out to the mom. We do parent contact. I was able to help the mom by communicating the child's need and hosting a family meeting, and that has truly improved their relationship in the home as well. With the classroom management system, the same model that I am working on with the children is the same model those teachers are doing as well. They are able to do the well-managed school classes, which is different modules, and they get a certificate at the end. So they know the skills that I'm teaching so that they can also implement it in their classroom, which I love. I've seen teachers stop me to let me know and say, hey, Maggie, I just used this skill and it worked. And I'm like, it does. It really does if you follow the steps. And I'll give a simple step. One of them is showing empathy. You give praise, you describe the behavior. You can give either a reality statement, basically, and then you can give a positive consequence or a negative consequence. But following those steps is taking the emotion out, the emotional part out of it, and using the model. And it truly does work if you try the Boys Town model.